now with e-residency bringing the world into Estonia, but actually we can look at it as Estonia having representative of embassies in other countries. So we can actually put the arrow the other way. So imagine there is an ambassador of Estonia in India, who is Indian, doesn't matter where he is from. And there is like an Estonian residence in India, Estonian island or Estonian city. So it is very interesting because then they actually work together, it works much better. I think it's a great idea.
So as I understood, your point also was that so the people that are discovering will be connected to the companies that already went through that process,
yes,
right?
Exactly. And also their use cases as well. What are their actual use cases? If you go through the Facebook comments that e-residency has as well, and if you start actually finding patterns in there, then one of the patterns that I showed you as well is like, are there any other Belgiums out there? And the other pattern that you find if you start taking the screenshots and filtering them, then it is as well that what are you doing with it?
But how far would you go? Is it just seeing the profile and the process, or really connecting to people as well, like getting them to chat or?
Personally, I believe that you should show on the website the opportunity how you can get in touch with this person. I don't believe personally that by having any kinds of like self-services or forums or this is the answer. Because if you look at if you look at your Facebook, if you look at the different forums, the chat is already there. So I don't think you need to create a different platform again where I have to log in or something to start chatting there. Just give them the opportunity, give them the context, so to speak.
Well, definitely it is something that all the residents are asking. Show me the different use cases, show me what other similar people to me have done, and so on. And so definitely a problem to solve, and this definitely helps.
I have a question maybe for Silver, but maybe also for Ene. Because you just mentioned that e-residents are asking for it, but what is stopping right now? What are the challenges, or where do you see risks, or is there any?
I don't see any risks. It's just a matter of execution, as currently we have been focusing making the program to work properly. So now we can actually focus how to scale the program. So these are the steps that we are actually looking for.
I think one of the challenges, would be how you get actually these companies to fill out these profiles or however and to do it in a very authentic way, not in your, I'm doing this and I'm trying to save the world. No, like tell me about what actually happened there. I think this would be one of your biggest challenges in there.
On a practical side, how much effort would be for these already working companies to be on that page? Is it automatic? Do I just have to click yes, or do I have to do a lot of homework?
I was hoping that if you remember as well the bar on the left-hand side, then this is something that could be queried from the back-end system, that you know some of the steps these companies did go through. Maybe some of the steps also you can actually look for in the application process, what can be already taken from there. But it is a question to be solved, because I was thinking as well, like, what is actually the environment where these e-resident companies will start updating their profile. Like, it's probably not a very good idea to then create a self-service only for this. Maybe you can already use some of the existing platforms like SDAAs. If they have the e-residency card, they can log in there, and there could be a way how they can update from there already.
I have a question. It seems that the people who you're concentrating on, and also the people who are using the e-residency right now, they are like early adopters, very tech savvy and so on. Have you thought about how this platform or this approach could be the foundation of the next step of the not so tech savvy, like the next step of e-residency?
I think we had, you are right, like we had the profile of the customer, they were very tech savvy, but I think the questions that they're asking are not so tech savvy actually. I think they're asking very simple questions, and I can't see what would be the difference in there, that if I just put the not tech savvy person in there, how would they not be interested in seeing what are the real benefits of this e-residency offering. So I think it's a very simple solution and it's not a tech savvy solution.
Maybe I missed it in your talk, but I understand that there is lots of interest by people that are considering it to get more info, but how willing are the other people that on the other side to share their information with others?
If you look at Facebook, if you look at the forums, they are very willing to actually help. There are sometimes tens and hundreds of comments to the same questions that we have in here as well. Even if you are not like Belgium, if you are not Italian, then there are always answers in there, and the community is helping itself.
We actually had the Latitude 59 panel about e-residence as well, and people. So we had 3 or 4 e-residents on the panel, and they were openly willing to come and explain and share their stories. So they're very open to that.
No problem getting it going.
Check up.